Hi Ghoulies. I was watching a tag video on Becca Boo Bear's channel of the Darkling Tag, which I have already done, but hers had a lot more questions in it because I think there was one question that I didn't answer, and also there were a list of confessional questions that you're supposed to answer, like true and false, that I wasn't aware of. So this is the Darkling Tag Ammendment video. Okay, so these are the Darkling Tag confessional questions. Love watching cheesy romance films. That's not entirely false because there are certain ones that I love, but they're more on the fantasy side. I'm not really into the romantic comedies. I don't really like them. Uh, but when it comes to things like Ever After or fairy tale type of things, or Stardust, which is one of my favorites. Tristan and Elaine. Anyway, those kind of things I love. I always remember to wash my makeup off at night. Yes, I do. Because I've just kind of always been in that habit. It's really bad for you. It's really bad for your skin to go to bed with the makeup on, especially like if you wear a lot of foundation and stuff. And I've just really gotten in the habit, especially when I've gotten older, because I really want to take care of my skin. And yeah, so that's just something that I do. I sleep with plushies. Yes. Get my bed over there. I don't sleep with all of those, but I do have certain ones that like I rotate. Most of the time I sleep with my Yugo puppy, and then I sleep with other ones once in a while. I don't care. I love my stuffed animals, and I always will, no matter how old I get. Even if I'm like a 90-year-old lady, I'll be like clutching my little soft friends because they're comforting and I love them, and they're unconditional. um, do I wear non-black PJs? Yes and no, because I wear uh most of the time, if it's not hot, as I've been wearing like shorts and a tank top to bed when it's hot, but most of the time I wear my Halloween, they're Peanuts Halloween pajama pants, and they're brown, but they have Halloween stuff on them. But I also have a pair of black pajama pants that I was wearing last night that have skulls on them. So, but I do have black shirts that I wear to bed. I have one that says Good Witch Gone Bad, and then I have another one that's just black, or I'll have like a tank top with skulls. So mostly, I guess I do kind of wear black PJs. Do I still listen to boy bands? Once in a while, not like religiously, but there's nothing wrong with it. They had some good songs. Um, I don't like vampires. This is kind of halfway true. I've talked about this a lot in some of my videos about my feelings about the whole vampire thing, and I just think sometimes they can be really overrated, like with anything. But I still kind of, I like I've said before, I like the old school vampires more than the fancy, shiny, brand new ones. So I don't like clubs. I've never been to a club, so therefore I can't make this judgment for this one. I am not a very social person when it comes to large groups. I get really nervous and I get a lot of anxiety, so even though part of me, like the Leo side of me, would be like, oh yeah, let's go, let's have fun. Most of me would be like, no, I kind of would just rather like go somewhere quiet. um, am I dating an ungothy person? Yes. Hugo is like not goth at all. And he would probably tell you that He's not, because he's black, and I've been wanting to see him in eyeliner, because I think, guys with eyeliner are hot, but he keeps saying he can't pull it off, and then it wouldn't look good, but just anyway. I don't like graveyards. False. I love cemeteries, graveyards. They're beautiful and peaceful and quiet, and I always have been a little intrigued by them, but I haven't really gone to them until the most recent years, after my dad passed away, because that was kind of an opportunity to actually go there for the purpose of visiting someone. And then, let's see. Blood makes me queasy. Actually, unfortunately, it has at times. Um, Watching blood, like fake blood, like on TV, it doesn't really make me queasy. Watching people, things happen to people, like on movies and TV, actually kind of makes me laugh, because I have this weird morbid sense of humor. But in real life, like one time, my mom went to have an operation, and the nurse was putting the needle in her hand, and she like totally messed up, and my mom was like bleeding everywhere, and I just like got sick, and I didn't get sick, but I felt sick, and I passed out. um don't like haunted houses. You and I were talking about this the other day. We don't like to seek out to get scared. We're kind of wimps that way. Like, I like going to Spirit, and that's about as haunted housey as I get. Like with all the animatronics and stuff, because like even some of those things make me scream. I'm kind of a wimp. I've never really been to a major haunted house, except for I went to the haunted. I forget what they call it. Something, the haunted Universal Studios, and that was pretty cool. But at the same time, I was still walking through like this, looking both ways, and it's just not my thing. It's cool, but I just don't want to be in there. I don't want things jumping out at me. um. Oh, I have some more questions. I still browse Hot Topic clearance racks. I go into Hot Topic anyway. I mean, like, I don't go in there as often as I'd like to, but it's only because I'm poor and I have no money. So I would browse both racks. I mean, I definitely browse clearance racks because I am on a budget, and so if there were something there, that would be where I would look first. Have you read Dracula? No, I have not read Dracula. I have watched it. I'm planning to watch all the classic horror movies that I haven't seen this um this October, but I have not actually read the book Dracula, but I did see Bram Stoker's Dracula, the one with Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder. So anyway, that's it for the Darkling Tag Amendment confessional questions. If any of you did not know that there were more questions to this, I tag you to finish it, because I think they're kind of cool, and you kind of get to know people more. I don't know whether this was someone's, the person that tagged Becca, whether they were her personal questions she added on, or whether it is just what the tag is, because I've watched other um Darkling tags and these weren't in there, so I don't know. Sometimes you find that during tag videos, you find the extra questions that you didn't do. Oh, there was one more, but I don't really want to answer. It's not a big deal. But anyway, so yeah, that's it. I will see you guys later.